Sometimes the silence of a father becomes the loudest sound in a son's heart. A father's love can build a man, but his silence can quietly destroy him. Tonight, we're listening to the story of someone who's spent his whole life chasing three simple words. I'm proud of you. But what happens when those words never come? Welcome to Billy Healing Corner, a quiet space where we listen, reflect, and heal together. In every episode, we share real stories from real people about love, pain, and the parts of ourselves we're still trying to understand. Tonight's message is from Ryan, a young man who's been carrying a silent ache, the pain of growing up with a father who's never said he's proud. Let's listen to Ryan's voice message.
Hi, Billy. I'm not sure why I'm sending this, but I guess I just need someone to listen. My dad has never told me he's proud of me. Not once. I've tried everything to make him see me. Good grades, a steady job, being respectful. But it never feels like enough. When I was a kid, I used to dream about hearing it one day. Maybe after a game or graduation, or when I'd get my first job. But that day never came. He doesn't say much, and when he does, it's usually about what I could have done better. Sometimes I wonder if he even sees me at all, or just a version of himself he's trying to fix. I'm not angry anymore. I'm just tired. Tired of trying to be enough for someone who never tried to understand me. I guess what I really want to know is, how do you stop needing something from someone who's never going to give it to you?
Ryan, thank you for sharing this with us. What you just said, that quiet longing for a father's pride, is one of the most hidden wounds a son can carry. A father's approval often becomes the mirror where a boy learns to see his worth. And when that mirror stays empty, the boy grows up searching for reflections in work, relationships, and even pain. Many fathers were raised in homes where emotions were seen as weakness. They learned to show love through action, not through words. But that silence, it doesn't build strength, it builds distance. And sometimes, the distance between father and son becomes a wall neither one knows how to climb. Ryan, your father's silence isn't proof that you failed. It's proof that he never learned how to express love. Maybe he never heard, "I'm proud of you" himself. Maybe he thought you already knew. But here's the truth. Some words you'll never hear from others, you'll have to say to yourself. You can break the pattern. You can be the father your inner child needed. Look at you. You spoke up. You shared your pain. That's something many men can't do. That's bravery. That's healing. You don't need your father's voice to define your worth. You can whisper to yourself, "I'm proud of me." And that moment right there is when healing begins. Sometimes the words we never heard become the ones we were born to speak. Sometimes healing isn't about getting closure. It's about learning to live beautifully without it. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself from the story that kept you small. Be proud of yourself, not for what you've achieved, but for how far you've come despite the silence. To anyone listening tonight, if you've spent years waiting to hear those words, maybe it's time to stop waiting. Because sometimes peace comes not from what others tell you, but from what you finally tell yourself. You don't need permission to be proud of who you are. Take a deep breath. Let the music remind you, you are enough. This is Billy Healing Corner. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next story.